Good morning, Copper Basin. Today is Monday, October 31st. I'm Ivy.
I'm Kobe. On today's show, we'll be talking about Halloween mixtape, Three Little Girls, and a Crowded Street.
So let's get shit started. The worlds of music and Halloween make for a pretty good match, with plenty of our favorites acts cutting loose after year. One such musical tradition, paired with the spookiest day of the years, are G.L. Grimes' famed and Halloween mixes, bringing together the year's best bass-heavy bangers and the eerie overtones, and often a special guest narrator, just in time for your Halloween party, this weekend, or this past weekend. The 2016 installment has been unleashed after the teasing of the 15th edition in the series yesterday with the trailer. RL has today released a full hour-long mix onto the world, which, like previous editions, the mix has got solid trashing of Halloween parties all across the globe. Now to weather.
Today's weather, mostly sunny, highs in the 70s to mid-80s, light winds. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows in the mid-40s to mid-50s, light winds. Tuesday, mostly sunny, highs in the upper 60s to upper 80s, south winds. 10 miles per hour less. Tuesday night, mostly clear, lows in the upper 40s to mid-50s, light winds. Wednesday, mostly sunny, highs in the upper 60s to lower 80s, light winds. Now the word is Matthew.
From the crowded streets of the Kibera slum to the steamy Saba coast, emerged across the Kenya. A peculiar trend has emerged across Kenya. Mosques are changing their traditional green facades, churches ditching their typical modest hues, and are opting instead for a loud, unmistakable, some may say ostentatious, yellow. Fact of the day, every year more than 2,500 left-handed people are killed from using right-handed products. That's all for World News Now, PSA.
Also, you should know that some of you may be chosen by your bus driver to be leaders and helpers. We'll see how important these jobs are and what your responsibilities will be. Okay, we're just about ready to go, but first there are two very important things you always need to remember and do. First, during an evacuation, you need to carefully listen to and follow your bus driver's instructions. Second, whether it's practice or the real thing, you do need to act quickly, but you need to stay calm. Don't rush. Let's see how it's supposed to go.
The safest way out is actually the way you came in, the front door. First, your driver will announce the type of emergency evacuation.
Attention students, are going to have a front door evacuation. Helper, I need you.
Then the driver will release a helper and a leader, telling the leader where to take everyone as they exit the bus. If you're a helper, you stand to the side of the door, ready to help kids off the bus. If you're a leader, you move a few steps away, ready to lead everyone, single file, to the spot pointed out by your driver. We call this spot the safe waiting area, a place on the same side of the street as the bus and away from traffic. Back on the bus, your driver will release you one seat at a time. Remember, move quickly, but don't rush. And leave everything like lunchboxes and knapsacks behind. Use the handrail on the way out. And follow your leader, single file to the safe waiting area, where your bus driver will join you.
Well, what do you think? It's pretty straightforward, but again, the keys are listen carefully to your driver's instructions and make sure you don't rush or run. Well, there is one other thing to keep in mind as we look at these evacuations. If the driver is unable to assist you in a real emergency, you should be able to evacuate the bus on your own. So, watch carefully and be thinking how you and your friends could exit without the driver's help. Okay, everyone, move to the back of the bus.
Welcome to sports. I'm Matthew.
I'm Teddy.
Marcus Mariota threw for 270 yards and 2 touchdowns to end his home struggles, and the Tennessee Titans had their highest total points of the season and a 36-22 victory over the Jacksonville Jaguars on Thursday night. Since the start of the 2014 season, the Titans' home record is 3-0 against the Jaguars and 1-17 against everybody else. The Titans are 3-8 home games started by Mariota, a second-year pro out of Oregon. We had a football game against Whitwell. We came out with a loss with a final score of 21-3. Teddy, let's see how you did on your predictions. Virginia Tech, they won. Miami, they lost.
Of course.
Georgia, they lost.
Yeah.
Clemson won. Wisconsin won. And I lost. So, Virginia lost. So I won. Baylor won. Baylor lost. Okay, so Oklahoma, they won really big. I mean, like 52-3 or something like that. Michigan, they won. And Tennessee, they lost.
Yeah, of course, like always.
So that brings your overall record to 10-8. That's all for Sports Knowledge, Hannah.
For today's lunch, and one is chicken fajita, fresh baby carrots, cherry tomatoes, pinto beans, fresh apples. In line 2 is hamburger, trimmings, oven baked fries, vegetarian beans, mixed fruit. Tomorrow's breakfast in line 1 is cereal and toast. Tomorrow's breakfast in line 2 is biscuit, sauce, and gravy. That's all for lunch and breakfast in our local news.
I'm going back to my roots. Another day, another door, another high, another low. Rock bottom, rock bottom.
At the Chastain House in Blue Ridge, Georgia, it is said that at night you can hear the laughter of kids playing games in the house and outside. There are 3 popular entities that reside within the property: Alice, Ruth, and Sarah. People have said that they have seen these blows of the kids and have heard the laughter of kids playing. All inside the house, you can hear tiny footsteps of clog-type shoes and knocking on the walls.
It is believed the 3 girls were killed by a doctor that worked at the orphanage. The doctor later chopped others he had murdered and put them in the barn beside of the house, and buried the 3 little girls in the Chastain Cemetery behind the house through the woods. And at night they came from the graveyard where they were buried. And haunt the house that used to be their orphanage. Now to our sponsors.
Welcome back to Beatbox. Today we are learning the bit snare. Rico, no more weird, stupid, dumb videos.
Rico, wow, Austin, hopefully no more fun and hilarious and confusing random questions from fans. Okay, anyway, today we are going over another snare technique called the bit snare. So what you do is, you want to pretend you're a 2-year-old blowing out your birthday candles. So you're getting close to the candles, and then you blow. Now you have an idea. I'm sorry, guys, but this is the best idea I can give you. Instead of doing it so long, make it short to where it sounds like this. I'm pretty sure people has heard me use this dozens of times.
So that's how you do it?
That's how I do it, yeah. Okay, so one more time, I'm blowing into my birthday candles, as I was too. Now I'm making it short and turning it into this.
Alright, next episode we're going to learn the close and bass.
today's announcements.
We still have the email for any pictures or videos or pictures you would like to be put on Cbtv.
Parent-teacher conference is Thursday, 5 o'clock till 7.
Staff Development Day is the 8th.
Veterans Day program is the 11th.
Thanksgiving break is 21st through the 25th.
Middle school and high school have a bake sale, so go buy stuff.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
What's a pirate's favorite exercise? The plank.
That's all I have for today's show.
So see you tomorrow on Cbtv News at 9.